Yes.
Yeah,
Winners
usually you
finals?
start with 1. For winners finals, always. Town and City going to be the start. And Cloud versus Greninja. A very interesting dynamic between these two characters based off of how proficient they are at aerial combos, but then also how well they can pressure each other once they're in the air.
And keep in mind, we have seen this matchup already today. Venia taking it over Dark Blues not too long ago. And it was a super close set where Venia's edge guarding just came out on top. And we're going to see if Ralphie has that ability to mix up his recoveries enough to get past the incredible edge guarding of Venia.
So while Venia held that ledge really nicely, Ralphie just turned the situation completely around, forcing Venia to recover to the opposite side of the stage. And now, yo, he wants it so bad.
Yeah, it's.
I swear, it's like a dog that hasn't been fed
He messed
in
that up.
days.
Yeah, he meant to full hop. In the end, ended up getting a short hop.
Messed that up so bad.
Unfortunately for Ralphie. But he is in this position with stage control at the moment. 80% already on Venia, and he is looking so good as to getting all that limit back and potentially having the ability to get. Oh my god, that's like 3 dash
This
attacks
dash
in a
attack's
row.
putting in so much work for Ralphie this tournament.
So Ralphie's like in that sweet spot where down tilt to stuff won't work as well, and up throw doesn't kill.
Oh,
But
but
that
Venia going
does-
super deep with that back air, and we'll take stock number 1 off of Ralphie.
He's not out of it just yet. With Venia sitting at 123%, it's really just going to take a couple of well-spaced aerials and just gonna blow up back to an even playing field. Venia recognizes the danger of the situation, just trying to space with full-spaced forward airs and his water shurikens that he's well known for.
Another backer catching Ralphie as he tries to come onto that stage with the ledge jump. Has the opportunity to ledge trap or to catch Venia's landings. Catches it with the dash attack. Still not taking the stock just yet, however.
Just the forward throw, continue to build up the damage. There's no reason to try and go for a throw that could not kill or not set up for any type of combo.
Oh, and
back there, gonna do it though.
Right, and 29% on Ralphie right now. However, going to be able to get that right back with an up air and up tilt string. 48 already. Looking in a great position to potentially take the stock with limit. Add a bit, 20 more % onto Venia, and he's going to be right at that spot.
I like how Ralphie has just constantly made sure to stay within this bubble of space that Venia can't seem to protect, where he wants to move, but he can't occupy with a hitbox. And it's always present in Greninja's kit, where he can cover so much space, but his speed just moves that protective bubble so far away from him so often.
Right, and Ralphie outranging Greninja Fair, beating it out in the startup and getting that limit cross slash on Venia's landing. Knowing no jumps were available for him at that time, and he takes that game number 1. Looking poised once again to go on to Grand's winner's side, potentially.
There's very few attacks in Cloud's kit that help with outranging Greninja's kit, notably his forward air.
Right.
But, I mean, hey, limit cross slash will do the trick. Game 2 is going to bring us into Dreamland, and I keep on saying this is a dangerous pick for people that are bringing their opponents here, but it just ends up being a good stage for everyone.
Right, and I think for Cloud especially, really would be surprised that Venia would go here. I know that Greninja obviously loves the flat stages of Town and City and FD. However, I also am aware that Venia has been getting landing trapped a lot that game, especially with the dash attacks that we saw earlier. And oh my goodness, the potential combo here for Venia. This man, people say that oh, he's a Greninja, but he doesn't do the sick combo. This man does the littest of combos and mix-ups from time to time. And when he does get it, he gets insane amounts of %.
And throughout that entire instance, you saw that he wasn't even trying to go for something super fancy. He was just reading how Ralphie would react to each segment of the combo and followed suit. And I feel like that really just goes to show his composure as a player, as well as his understanding of Greninja's tools.
And a forward air onto Ralphie right there. Catches the ledge roll in with the jab. Venia's ledge chopping has just been out of this world today, along with that edge guarding, and Ralphie's going to lose his stock for this. Yeah, okay, that's it.
It took long enough, but Venia did manage to keep the edge guard going with the Hydro Pump presses.
Dash attack on the shield. And I think what the difference between these dash attacks and the ones that we saw from the last game, obviously the fact that Venia was getting dash attack on landing, and now Ralphie trying to go for similar options, trying to catch Venia on his approach, but that shield just come out, reacting to as soon as Ralphie is moving forward.
Neutral air giving Ralphie enough limit to be able to cross that threshold. But Venia is still very much in control of the momentum of this battle.
Oh, that's a jump catch, and a great early upping by Ralphie is going to allow him to take that stock number 1. And we are going to a last stock situation in game number 2 here on Dreamland.
Everything worked out in his favor there. Everything.
Right, and that's Venia jumping right into that up B, and Ralphie having the potential to make a comeback here with a little bit of limit already online, only a little bit more that he has to charge, and with a bit of percent going to be dealt to Venia, going to be closing and inching further to that point. Well, right here, another up air string. This is what Dreamland is so good for when it comes to Cloud. Several up air strings allowed to happen from those platforms.
And this is why I was initially questioning why the Dreamland pick coming from Venia. While we saw a very good performance from him out the gate, the layout of the stage allows for Ralphie to consistently take back stage control, maintain that center stage, and press with his aerials enough that he's constantly forcing Venia into a bad situation. However, things are working out for him now as he's interrupted the limit cross slash, brought Ralphie off stage, and while he hasn't gotten the kill yet, he has built up to 133% in counting, with the edge guard still in progress.
Oh, that's, yeah, you're dead.
Man's
yeah,
dead.
You're dead. Yeah, he just drifts off. Taunt by Venia. He saw that?
Yeah,
he was like, ah. This actually took forever. It was just like, and one more.
I mean, like, he almost snapped too.
Yeah.
He almost did,
Like
multiple times.
Like you almost you almost saw the magnets kind of pull Ralphie in, and then he just got snatched out of the air.
And a great catch by Ralphie right there.
Yeah, the classic.
I want to say we're going back to CNC. I know Ralphie does love this stage. I hear KK, which means one of two things.
It means we Animal Crossing, and it is going to be Town and City's going to be our pick for Game 3. Now, we've seen time and time again that Ralphie can perform very well on this stage for multitudes of reasons. However, Venia has also performed and picked into Town and City on his own merits.
Right, and I think that is the small space that he gets on this stage, especially in the FP portion, of course, where he does have a bit of freedom to use that Shuriken just to space out and zone out his opponents, keep them as far away from him as possible, where he builds up that damage, which will allow him to be killing with these up throw, up airs.
There's so much pressure. And you see the combo in progress, all for the sake of building up that beautiful damage. 106% on Ralphie right now. He is bleeding, but he's still not out of it just yet. With it charged up, he's just going to get his feet back on the ground. He's still in it, but he's not going to get the opportunity in this stock.
And the sick up smash, catching the disjointed down air from Cloud, even more disjointed, the water swords going up and hitting Ralphie as he lands right on top of Venia.
Venia playing with a ton of moxie throughout.
Yeah, he didn't have a jump. I was
set.
about to say, he definitely didn't have a jump there.
He's just gone. Like, Venia just hashtag no fear this man. And
Yeah, look, because like, we stood right there
Yep.
as soon as he grabbed him. It's just like, yes. That was so good. Venia's so smart.